Live from Penn State's campus, this is Nittany Talk. I'm Emily McGlynn, and in today's episode, we will be honing into the recent drama between Selena Gomez and Hailey Bieber, talk about our Nittany favorites, and break down the current climate of Penn State sports and more. Now, let's get to talking. Welcome back to Nittany Talk. My co-hosts, Marielle Reese, Jackson Tortone, and I will break down why Selena Gomez and Hailey Bieber are back in the headlines. All right, Marielle, tell us, how did this all start?
Okay, so it all started when Hailey posted a now deleted TikTok about Selena Gomez, and I don't remember the caption exactly, but something like, some people deserve the way they get treated. And this was right after, if you guys remember, Selena was getting body shamed on all her social media platforms, which is just like so wrong. Like,
it's disgusting.
I can't believe, but like that's how everything started. And since then, that was in January, and ever since then, it's just been like an ongoing feud.
Now, Jackson, do you know why there's feud going on between the two of them, or like how it all started in the first place?
Well, as we all know, Selena dated Justin for a long time, well before Hailey and Justin became engaged. And so I think that it's insecurity on Hailey's part. I just think that she has some issues with her family, some sort of background issue, and that she's projecting onto Selena. That's my personal take.
Yeah, and then it progressed into Selena posting a TikTok about how she laminated her eyebrows too much or whatever. It's a big trend nowadays for people to have it like nice and thick or whatever on their eyebrows. And she did it too much or something, like it was too far up or whatever. And then later on Instagram stories from Kylie Jenner, she posted a FaceTime picture of her and Hailey with just their eyebrows. And so people are saying that they are shading Selena Gomez, and that now that Kendall Jenner, Kylie Jenner, and Hailey Bieber are now the new plastics, referencing Mean Girls.
Yeah, exactly. I heard so much about that. And also, like, everyone in the comments were like, oh, the Mean Girls are, like, bullying Selena again. Which, first of all, Selena is, like, in my opinion, one of the most realist celebrities, like, now. Like, she's a sweetheart. Like, you never hear anything bad about her. So, like, I feel the fact that they just totally are, like, making fun of her as if, like, they're in kindergarten, it's just like, come on, you know?
What else do you have to say?
Yeah, I'm not really surprised that Hailey's being the new Regina George. I mean, it's really not. These types of girls, they do this all the time.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, that's a great movie, by the way. Elite.
You've seen it?
Yes, I've seen it.
Okay,
it's amazing.
I love how you came to me being like, that's a great movie, by the way, as if I haven't seen it.
Well, I mean, have you seen it?
Yes, of course.
Okay, so after the whole eyebrow scenario or whatever, there were several TikToks of people breaking down the drama, and Selena took time, you know, being an entrepreneur, an actress, a singer, all of that, to go through these TikToks and comment on them. So what was the thing that she said on the TikTok?
Well, I know in particular, one of the TikToks Hailey made was about, well, there was a clip that came up about Hailey making fun of Taylor Swift's All Too Well song, which, first of all, okay, I'm a diehard Swiftie. So I was like, Hailey, come on now. But yeah, so, and everyone knows Selena Gomez and Taylor Swift are like real life besties. So she commented like, hey, that's my girl, you know, back off, don't make fun. So that was the one that I saw. I don't know if you saw any other TikToks that she commented on, or?
I just saw that one.
Yeah, no, so basically, Kylie said something on a TikTok saying that this is reaching, you know, people are creating drama out of nothing, like we need to calm down, you know, everything's fine. And then Selena replied to that saying, yeah, no, everything's all good, everything's fine. But it's still the passive-aggressive comments that are being made, but also the passive-aggressive TikToks that are being made, and these celebrities are taking time to comment on it. I just think it's a little ridiculous.
And also on top of that, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but Selena is now has like the most followers on Instagram. She surpassed Kylie and Hailey, and people are actually going so far to unfollow Hailey and Kylie because of all this drama.
Yeah, and I think I saw Miley Cyrus unfollowed Hailey. A bunch of big timers have
Got all the Disney stars back in Selena.
Well, Miley can buy herself flowers, and she can also not follow who she doesn't want to follow on Instagram.
There you go.
Yeah, this is karma. This is justice. I like this.
Big pop culture.
Cue Karma by Taylor Swift.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. But so what do you guys want to see moving forward with all of this?
Honestly, I feel like Hailey should just apologize. Like, I don't know if I'm a diehard Selena fan, so I don't know if that's just like a biased opinion, but I feel like she should, like at this point in time. And I also feel like Justin should say something.
He doesn't need to be a man. He needs to man up and, say, Hailey, shut up. Get off the internet for a while if you're acting like that.
Yeah, I don't know why he has been so silent because, I mean, his ex-woman and now his new and forever woman just keep going back and forth. So I don't understand why he won't just shut it down. And I know we were talking earlier, but is this a PR stunt? Is this something that they're making money out of? Which I'm sure they are because, TMZ is one of the biggest, financially strong pop culture organizations. So what do we think about that?
I don't know. I feel like the feud has gotten like so petty that I don't think it can be a PR stunt. Like, honestly, I feel like it probably is, like, at least at the root, pretty genuine.
It seems like it's, materialized into something real. Because, I mean, obviously, we know these celebrities, they're always trying to grab money. That's how they became famous in the first place. And they're always going to keep trying to make money. So you can never really trust anything you see normally. But this has been going on for a reasonable amount of time. And I do think there's some genuine, what's the word I would use? Yeah, just beef between...
Yeah, no, I want to believe that it's petty as well, but I am really starting to lean toward that it is a PR stunt just because they are taking time out of their busy schedules to comment on social media posts that I really do think it is a PR stunt and that it's just furthering more headlines being created about them.
I don't know. I would think that, like, if it was a PR stunt, then Hailey got, like, the short stick. Like, she got the bad end of the deal because, like, what kind of PR stunt? Because Selena is actually rising on top from this. Like, she looks like even more of a sweetheart than she was already viewed as. So I feel like, I don't know, if I was Hailey, I don't think I would agree to a PR stunt like this.
Well, Hailey's brain may not be functioning properly. I mean, we never know what's going on inside that head. But yeah, she's still getting attention, and I think that she seeks that even more than money. She's getting plenty of attention, and her her little friend Kylie, all they want is attention. That's all they've ever wanted, and that's what they're getting. So.
But speaking about that, Kylie doesn't need any more money. Okay?
Yeah.
Kylie is already like she has to be one of the richest people, right? Celebrities.
Yeah,
like,
I know she's on the Forbes list.
Yeah, so like I don't think she would, like, honestly, she doesn't need this for a PR stunt. I think honestly, at least from Kylie, she must be doing it just for fun.
Well, also speaking of the Kardashians and the Jenners, they are known for about the conspiracy theories and stuff, that they are the ones that like started PR stunts because, for example, like Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson dating out of nowhere, that was so random. People are saying that they started doing that because they wanted to take away from the Astroworld incident. So, or draw attention to, Skims, Kim Kardashian's brand, So maybe this is another PR stunt to, maybe Selena Gomez is coming out with a new album. Maybe, Hailey Bieber is coming out with a new, line of something. We don't know.
Well, going on that point, I did see some conspiracy theories that the reason they reposted about the eyebrows was because of Selena's makeup brand, and that she's coming out with like new makeup with like the eyebrow brushes and fillers and all that stuff. So I feel like that could be like potentially the only PR stunt I could see, just like upping her makeup brand.
Could be. But again, I want to reemphasize what I was saying about Kylie. The fact that she has that much money and she's still doing this type of stuff proves that she is constantly seeking validation and attention. It just proves that this family just constantly wants attention from the media and from the American public. It's ridiculous, but...
Well, I guess we'll just be in disagreement about whether or not we think it's a PR stunt or if it's beef.
We'll find out soon enough.
Yes, we will. If celebrity drama is your favorite, keep tuning in to learn more about Nittany Favorites in the next segment. For Nittany Talk, I'm Emily McGlynn. Because there's a psychology study where if you sleep and do your work in the same space, that it kind of colludes with each other and it's like not good for your mental health.
Especially at the end. Losing 4 of their last 5, the Lions were swept by the Big Bad Golden Gophers, as well as losing to Wisconsin, who sits at the bottom of the Big Ten standings. Despite these struggles, the NCAA...
Because we are all going on the East Coast, so I'm going to focus on I-95.
Wait, can you make me a sticker?
Maybe. All right, so the...
Welcome back to Nittany Talk. I'm Marielle Reese, and in today's segment, my co-hosts Charlie Kratowski, Jackson Tortone, and Emily McGlynn and I will be talking about our favorite spots here at State College to study, chat with friends, or just chill in between classes. So guys, what are your favorite spots to talk about classes? Charlie, do you want to go first?
When it comes to studying, honestly, I'm a big stay-in-my-room person. I can't be running into people that I know because they're big distractions, you know? If I'm really getting down into the nitty and gritty of studying and on the grind, dude, I gotta be by myself.
No, that's so fair. Emily, do you feel like the same way? Or do you go out in public for studying? Or
I don't know how you do that because there's a psychology study where if you sleep and do your work in the same space, that it kind of colludes with each other and it's like not good for your mental health. So maybe you should switch that up a little bit.
Yeah, maybe I'm mentally ill because I do my homework in my bed. I don't know. Maybe it's not good for my posture just hunching over my computer.
Well, yeah, that too.
That
so you're
too.
bringing up many good reasons why not to do it in your bed.
Look, I'm not necessarily a role model, okay? However, that being said, at least I study.
That is true.
I never said I didn't study.
I'm not calling you out. I'm saying in general.
Okay,
if
that's
there's
fair.
anything that you could learn from me is to study.
Okay. All right, well, despite him, I like to study at the Hub or in the Willer building. We're comm kids. We're always, around here in the building.
I'm a comm kid too.
I know, I'm saying all of us. Anyway, I like to see all my friends and I like to collaborate with others. So just being here where everyone else is here and it's just easy access. And, we have studios as well that you can kind of get lost in and it's just really silent. Some people need the silence. I will agree with you on that. It's just an easy place to do that here.
True.
yeah, Jackson, do you agree? Like, are you a dorm person? Are you like a hub person?
I'm absolutely not a dorm person. Absolutely not. Because if I stay in my dorm, I'll lay in my bed and watch TikTok. I cannot focus in my room. I will sleep, I will go on social media, and I will not do my work. So I like to go to the Chambers building. Ooh. Not the library, that's where the nerds hang out. Like, I go to the Chambers. I'll come here sometimes in Willard. Sometimes I'll go to the main part of Willard. I mean, but yeah, I will not do anything in my dorm. I'm gonna agree with Charlie.
Let's go!
I do all my homework and studying in my dorm. I think it's honestly because I'm too lazy to actually go out like at late at night. Like I just wanna stay there and then sleep. But okay, when it comes to hanging out with friends, what are your guys' favorite spots? Charlie, I'm gonna go to you again.
Jeez, I mean my dorm seems pretty good, but I guess that's an inappropriate answer. I don't know. Other people's dorms, is that okay? No, but I mean when it comes, I'm 21. I could go to bars. Yeah.
Good for you.
I'll just leave it at that.
That's valid.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with Charlie on this one. I'm 21 as well, so it's just fun grabbing a quick drink with your friends. If it's like at a crazy spot or a not so crazy spot, I prefer going there as well. But also, yeah, a good apartment hangout, just playing cards, having a glass of wine, watching The Bachelor. It's just nice chill vibes.
Okay. Yeah.
Jackson?
Okay, so probably in someone else's dorm or somewhere public, because I'm still a baby face. I can't go to the bar yet, even though I really want to sometimes. But yes.
I'm with you. I'm only 20. But I personally, I love the Hub for hanging out. Like, I feel like, like I will text my friends and I'll be like, hey, meet at Starbucks. And that's my favorite hangout. Okay, what about downtown spots? Do you guys have your favorite restaurants, favorite places to go? Charlie, you got a look right now.
I'm commonly ripping canes, only if the line is good, though. Because that line can be atrocious sometimes.
You order on your phone.
Do you think that speeds it up? I've worked in the like cooking industry before, dude.
No, I've ordered it on like Fridays, and then I pick it up within like 5 minutes.
That's because you order like ahead and then you walk there, right?
Yeah.
Not like stand in line and then do it. See, most of the time for me, it's spur of the moment. It's like, yo, Cane's. And then we're there, and we're like, oh, not that bad of a line. Oh, this line is bad, but we didn't order ahead. I also pay in line cash. You can't do that on the app.
That is true. So what's the longest you've ever waited?
For Cane's?
Yeah.
Probably about a good like 20, 30 minutes, but
Whoa,
to be
that's
fair, that was
commitment.
after hanging out at the bars.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay, so if the line is too long, like past 30 minutes, where you go?
McDonald's.
The American classic.
There you go. He couldn't have said it better. Just get a cheeseburger and I'm done.
Emily?
I like fried food as well, but I've been on a huge health kick recently. I'm not sure why. Maybe because I just want to take care of myself.
You know, summer body coming up, you know.
But and this is also a very basic answer, but I love Roots and I also love Hello Bistro, especially Hello Bistro, because you can order just about anything. If you're in the fried food mood, you can get a hamburger and some French fries. But if you feeling like, you know, a skinny queen or whatever, you can go and get yourself a salad. That's what I like. That's what I like.
No. Jackson?
Okay, so I really enjoy going to Yala Taco constantly.
I'm glad you said that.
Quesadilla, taco, burrito, whatever it is, I'm there. Jarrito, anything that rhymes with Ito, I'm going. And and then right afterwards, I go to Cinnabon, get a fat cinnamon roll. Then I go to my bedroom and just like fall asleep, and that's like the perfect night, you know.
Dude, that's my roommate and I's daily Friday activities.
Daily Friday.
Daily Friday.
Weekly Friday.
Yeah. You know what?
You guys knew what I meant. But like, it feels like daily, okay? But like, I love going to Yala. Yala's my favorite, and I will pick up cinnamon afterwards because it's best. Do you guys favorite desserts like downtown, on campus?
Penn State ice cream, that's an easy go-to. Grilled Stickies ice cream, that one is like insane. Yeah,
BRGR has really good milkshakes. Have you guys ever had BRGR before?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't it pronounced burger?
Yes, well, people say both, so I don't know what the correct answer is.
Burger.
Burger? I don't know.
Burger.
You
Oh
drive
my
a
God.
Prindle?
A Prindle? No, I drive a Mustang.
Okay.
Have you guys tried the new Mezza place or the new Mediterranean
Meze?
place? Meze? I thought it was Mezza.
I thought it was mezza.
Meze. Peter piped a pickled pepper.
I haven't tried it yet. Have you guys?
No.
I haven't tried it yet.
It's a chain, so it's around.
Oh, it
I
is?
guess, yeah.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh.
But I haven't tried it, but I mean, I know it's around.
Well, if you guys like Yala, I think you guys would like it a lot.
Let's go.
I'll be sure to try it sometime.
Yeah. Let's go mezza. Or mezza.
Mezza.
Or however the heck you're supposed to pronounce it.
Yeah.
Well, we hope you check out some of our Nittany favorites. Stay tuned for an update on current Penn State sports programs with Jackson Tortone. For Nittany Talk, I'm Marielle Reese.
Especially at the end, losing 4 of their last 5. The Lions were swept by the Big Bad Golden Gophers, as well as losing to Wisconsin, who sits at the bottom of the Big Ten standings. Despite these struggles, the NCAA...
Because we are all going on the East Coast, so I'm going to focus on I-95.
Wait, can you make me a sticker?
Maybe. All right, so the...
Hi, I'm Jackson Tortone, and I'm here to discuss the very near future of sports programs here at Penn State. In particular, I'll be talking about the upcoming championship game for women's hockey, the fate of our men's basketball team, as well as the struggles and hopes for our men's ice hockey team in the Big Ten tournament. Let's first discuss our strong point. The women's hockey team has had a great season, going 28-6-2 thus far, being led in particular by Kiera Zandon, who has led the team's offense with 48 total points and has served as a key component in the team's success. The Lady Lions swept Lindenwood in the CHA semifinals this past weekend in 2 games, winning 4-1 and 7-1 in each game respectively. They will face Mercyhurst on March 4th for the CHA championship, which is expected to be a great game that hopefully results in a Nittany Lions dub. Onto a current sore subject here in State College. I have a lot to say about the Penn State men's basketball team's performance Sunday night against the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, and none of it is what you would call positive. The Nittany Lions once led this game by 19 points and even had a 10-point lead at halftime, but the absolute travesty that was the second half of this game made that seem irrelevant. Penn State was outscored 38-25 to the chagrin of Penn State students and fans alike. The absolute dumpster fire that can be traced to multiple different sources, one being Jalen Pickett's immense struggles despite scoring 11 throughout the game. He had a sad second half, including multiple wild passes resulting in turnovers. The most notable disappointing performance of the game was by Seth Lundy, who had just a 6.3% field goal shooting during the game and produced enough bricks at the end of the game to produce a new Bryce Jordan center. Another aspect to the loss was a three-point performance by Andrew Funk, who was also scoreless during Penn State's win over Ohio State last week. To top off the night, Micah Shrewsbury made the decision to keep the big man, Michael Henn, on the bench at the close of the night when we needed a big defensive stand, which was questionable at best. Despite this immense drawback, the Lions still have 2 games against Northwestern and then Maryland to redeem themselves and prove that they are the real deal and ready to contend in the Big Ten tournament as well as the NCAA tournament. I am disappointed with what occurred, but the Nittany Lion family as well as myself still have faith in our team's potential. There you see Jalen Pickett, sexy beast, and there you see Seth Lundy, who disappointing game, but still, I say he has a lot of potential. I think he'll redeem himself. Now let's take it back to the spice on the ice for a bit. The Penn State men's ice hockey team went into the season as one of the top-ranked teams in the nation, having a strong season and even splitting a series with powerhouses like Minnesota and Michigan. Early on, the team struggled throughout the second half of the season, however, especially at the end, losing 4 of their last 5. The Lions were swept by the big bad Golden Gophers, as well as losing to Wisconsin, who sits at the bottom of the Big Ten standings. Despite these struggles, the NCAA still believes in the team as they sit at number 10 in the power rankings. Going into the tournament, the board believes it's due to strong players like Kevin Wall, who leads the team in points with 27, as well as players like Carter Shade and Paul DeNaples, who have held up the defensive end of the game. I have loved watching this team and wish them the best in their upcoming endeavors. The first big test, they will be facing the annoying Ohio State Buckeyes in the first round of the Big Ten tournament. It is expected to be a competitive series because the 2 teams have gone 2-2 against each other during the regular season. Again, I say, despite the adversity, I have faith in the strength in the heart of this team and believe there is potential to compete with juggernauts like Minnesota and Michigan. As you can see, we got our players out here. That was a great game. I was there. I'm not sure which game this is from, but I'm sure he made a goal there because he is amazing. I've been watching this team the whole season. They're going to be something special for this year and years to come. That's all for this look into the upcoming affairs in Penn State athletics. Please be sure to tune in or attend the upcoming battles that our Lions face in order to show support. For Nittany Talk, I'm Jackson Tortone.
Because we are all going on the East Coast, so I'm going to focus on I-95.
Wait, can you make me a sticker?
Maybe. All right, so the... Welcome back to Nittany Talk. I'm Charlie Krakowski. I'm joined by my co-hosts Emily McGlynn, Marielle Reese, and Alexis Boyle. We are all excited to go on spring break next week. What I want to know is, what are you guys doing for the break? Now, Alexis, I know that you mentioned to me before that you were going to Florida. Is that still on?
I'm actually very surprised you remember that because that was a while ago. So I'm not going to Florida anymore. Yeah, those plans kind of changed, but instead I'm going to Charleston in South Carolina.
Still down south?
So, yeah, I'm very excited for that. I originally had told my mom that I didn't really need to go anywhere for spring break. And then it hit January, and State College has been rough when it comes to the weather. I mean, we've had those 2 really beautiful days, but I am needing sun desperately. So I told her, I said, I'm so sorry, but I'm going to have to take back what I said. So can we please do something?
Right.
So she's taking me to Charleston.
All right, Charleston. Marielle, where are you going?
New Jersey, which is home. Yeah, I am. I'm just really excited to see my dog.
Aww.
Honestly, that's my spring break plan. So I'm just gonna go home to my hometown, just gonna chill out, see some old friends. That's the plan. That's a very low key.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
No, this is my first time. I just transferred here this semester from a local campus.
A local branch campus, which one?
Abington.
I'm from Harrisburg.
Wow. Look at this.
Let's go. 2 + 2. Right?
So this is the first time. This is the furthest away I've been from home. I'm 4.5 hours from my home.
That is pretty far from Jersey.
Yeah, it is. So I'm just excited to
go home.
To go home. Yeah.
That's good. Home sweet home. Emily, where are we going?
Unlike Alexis, I'm actually going to Florida. Yes. I'm very excited. I'm going to southwestern Florida. I'm going to Naples.
Okay.
A couple years ago, my mom's sister, so my Aunt Cindy, she moved down there because she was able to retire very early, fortunately enough. So she moved down to Naples with my uncle and my cousin, and they've been there for a couple of years now. And I haven't seen them since the pandemic. So this is my first time seeing them, yeah.
That's awesome.
So I'll be there for a couple of days. I'm very excited for the sun, very excited just to relax and not think about anything. And we have a lot planned.
Awesome. So I noticed that we're all staying on the East Coast for spring break. I will be going to Myrtle Beach. I went there last year.
Oh, you'll be kind of
Close. I mean, hit me up, you know. But last year I got in a lot of trouble there. So
no.
I should probably go through.
I was going to say, we should probably not talk about it.
Right. How do you guys plan on going to your spring break destination?
Oh, I know. Actually, now that you said that, I know exactly what you're talking about. Exactly what you're talking about. But this year, my mom and I are going to Charleston. Like I said,
Right.
We're driving. Yep.
How many hours is that?
I think that's 12, 10.
I'm going
12?
to Myrtle, and it's 10.
10, so probably closer to it's
Maybe
probably like
maybe an extra 2 for you because
Oh, so
Charleston's South Carolina.
10 to 12 hours. So we're leaving at 3 a.m.
Oh my gosh.
Brutal.
A lot of bonding time.
Oh yeah.
Brutal.
I'll be sleeping.
All right, Marielle, how are you getting to New Jersey? Family
My-
coming to pick you up? You driving back?
Yeah, my dad's picking me up.
Okay.
Which I kind of feel bad for because he's coming from his work at King of Prussia, right? And so that's like 4 hours,
And then-
right?
and then another-
and then another 4 hours exactly. I know. And he was like, "You can drive, you know?" And I'm like, "Maybe."
Maybe.
We'll
Is he
see.
bringing the dog?
No.
Oh.
Coco's staying home.
No, Coco.
I'll see her in a 4 hours trip.
Oh well. All right, Emily, how are you getting to Florida?
So State College has a horrible airport, and if you do want to fly out of State College, it's super duper expensive. So luckily enough, my boyfriend is from Baltimore, so I will be flying out of Baltimore, but for some reason there's no direct flight from Baltimore to Fort Lauderdale.
You're going from BWI to like what, Illinois and then Fort Lauderdale?
No,
or?
I'm going to Atlanta. And then I have
That's not bad.
At least it's on the way.
no, but I have a 4-hour layover.
Oh.
So I won't get to my aunt's house until like 7 o'clock at night, which is fine. Like I'm not complaining at all, but it's just a long period of time.
And are you going to be driving from State College to Baltimore?
Yes, he's gonna come and pick me up. So I'll spend a couple of days there with him, but then after that, yeah, I gotta go right down to Fort Lauderdale.
I see.
All right.
So it seems like there's going to be a lot of driving. I should probably take this time to whip out some stats on driving. I'm serious.
Was this prepared?
Oh yeah.
Oh, 100%.
And you didn't tell us.
Is this prepared or do you just?
Charlie stats.
Oh,
So
God,
look,
it's a
because
sticker
we
for
are all going on the East Coast, so I'm going to focus on I-95.
Wait, can you make me a
So-
sticker?
Maybe. All right. So the most expensive speeding ticket you can get in the entire United States, in fact, is in Virginia.
That's
Okay.
not
My
surprising.
driving instructor called it the evil state of Virginia, and they hunt for those out-of-state plates. So be weary when you are driving through Virginia. That being said, it's not just Virginia you got to look out for. In the Carolinas and Georgia, the judges have discretion to add jail time. Let's just say I almost learned that one the hard way.
Oh no, is that what happened last year?
Oh, yeah. Tell
Yeah.
him the story,
All
Charlie.
right, well,
Tell him the story.
let's get into the story. So, I made it through Virginia successfully.
the
I'm
evil
like,
state of Virginia.
The evil state of Virginia. I have made it through. I had made it through, and I thought I was chilling. I'm like, oh, we're in the Carolinas. We could go fast. Cop clocked me in at 112.
112?
Yeah, and
Charlie.
anything over 100 is technically reckless driving. I know.
That's a death sentence.
I wonder
It's a
why.
death sentence.
So that's crazy.
And
Can
then-
you believe that?
30 minutes later, I got pulled over again. But then, thank God, it was a eyesight speeding pullover.
No proof.
No proof, so they're like, hey, maybe slow it down this time. And I'm like, yeah, last guy told me.
Did you actually
said
say that?
No.
Oh my
I
gosh.
was going to say, because that would have been an immediate, like,
Oh, yeah, no, straight to
Just
jail.
Oh yeah,
They
no, cuff you and
repo my
everything.
car,
Wait,
everything.
Wait, are you telling me you got pulled over 2 times within
In-
a half hour?
In the same state.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Just never learn.
that being said, we're talking about fun activities. What do you plan to do in Charleston?
Well, first of all, I will not be carpooling with you. Ever. Literally.
I could drive you the
to never
first
get
10
into a
hours.
car with
I
him.
could drive you the first 10 hours. We'll get there pretty quick.
Oh, I'm good. If I want to get there quick, I'll take a plane before I get in a car with you. But what will I be doing? So my mom and I, it's going to be like a little girls trip. Just the two of us. I've seen a lot of my friends are doing stuff with family, so my mom and I are super close, but we haven't been able to spend a lot of time together, obviously, with me being in college. So we're going to go and explore, hopefully go to the beach, go see some boutiques, just look around.
That's good. All right. I know we're seeing Coco.
We're seeing Coco. And I'm just catching up with my family. I'm seeing my boyfriend, catching up with some of my girls from high school. I'm really excited. And I also got assigned a project to do over spring break, which isn't super fun, but
All right, well, that's all the time we have on a really bad note.
Oh, I'm sorry. Coco. Let's end on Coco. We got to spend
Coco,
time with
we're doing it for Coco. That's all for this week's show. A reminder that we won't have a show next week due to the break. I'm Charlie Krakowski, and we'll see you in 2 weeks. This has been Nittany Talk.